my team come up while I got something to do. You going to jump out at me?
No guarantee.
I'll open it later. No guarantee. Especially from my team, Mom, no guarantee. And if I get sick, I'm blaming you. Yeah, we're gonna wipe and stuff. This is my team. This is my second year here at St. John. And like I said last year, and even this year, and even what Coach Brooke just said, the experience here at St. John is just totally different than any other school that I know of. One is the school, all grades are in one school. So yes, I think somebody mentioned it earlier, Kelly, you mentioned earlier about the older team cheering on the younger team and the younger teams cheering on the older teams. And I mentioned it to the varsity team once before, and I'm gonna say it again in front of everybody. There was a couple of games that y'all really cheered us through to victory, and I know as a coach I appreciate it, and the girls I know appreciate it also. I lovingly call this team the Heart Attack Kids, and we're missing 3 of them tonight. But you got to understand something about this team. I have 3 8th graders, and the rest are all 7th graders this year. We had some little adversity at the beginning. They fought through it. We were still trying to figure out where positions and all that stuff was. And just various things happened. But throughout the season, we had no major drama. One thing happened, and I think we took care of it really quick. And the girls stepped up. And I wrote it down. Overall, and I don't base the season on wins and losses. And you got to understand my heart. I hate to lose. I think every coach hates to lose. But I don't mind losing to a good team, if that makes sense. If the other team's playing better than us that night, but we are trying, we're hustling, I don't mind losing. And actually, we don't even use the L word. It was win or learn that I learned from Coach Kim this year. So we adopted that after the second game. So we either won or we learned. Our overall record this year was 12-10. We won 12 and lost 10. 4 of those games, we went 2-2. We played a JV team in high school, or we had a couple of 9th and 10th graders on their team. So 7th graders against 10th graders, we went 10-2, or 2-2. So for that, I'm very happy. And a lot of our matches, the reason they're my Heart Attack Kids is a lot of our matches went to 3 games. For some reason, they love to play 3 games. They got their money's worth this year. And I always tried to get to 3 games because I knew we would win, because we won every 3-game match. I think we won every one of them. So I was always cheering. No, we lost 1. We lost to Middlebrook the second game. But again, I don't base everything on wins and losses. I base it on where we are at the beginning and where we are at the end. And I truly believe this team grew. They were a great group of girls. They were always encouraging each other overall. And as parents, you should be proud of them. You're raising some great kids, and that's including the 5th and 6th, and also varsity. Maybe take 1 or 2. But I want to thank my team mom first, and I warned her at the beginning of the season, and next year if she stays on to be my team mom, I hope so. If not, then I feel sorry for the next team mom. But I rely heavily on my team mom. And Miss Jeanette, she did a great job of keeping me in line. For those who know me, knows that's a hard job. But she kept me straight with practices and games and all that stuff. Because again, this season, I think I changed practice like 3 or 4 times before we even had our first practice. And we had several games canceled because of hurricane, and then we had games rescheduled and canceled and rescheduled. So she was on top of everything and kept my parents in line. On a side note, thank you parents for being so flexible with our schedule, because it was a crazy schedule this year. And I have the best set of parents ever. So y'all guys are lucky for y'all's parents. But thank you, Jeanette. I honestly wish I can give an award to every girl, because especially this one, I think in order, or just, the most improved player, this young lady, you gotta understand this age group's difficult because some girls play clubs, some don't. And some girls have a little bit more experience than others. But this young lady played a whole new position. She was on the team last year, or 5th and 6th last year, but she played a whole new position this year. I warned her that I'm gonna be tough on her, because if I believe in somebody, I will push them. And the best part, and to me, the rest of the whole team did this, but when they mess up or they tried something and I look at them, they said, yeah, I know what I did. And to me, that's awesome, because they know what to do and they know what to fix. But this young lady, and all the coaches agree, because we talked about it. There was 2 ladies actually that I could have given this award to. But my most improved player is Bethany Adams. But again, I wish I could give it to everybody, because everybody improved so much in their respective positions. Oh, I didn't introduce the team. Let me introduce my girls real quick. And I only know first names, so I have to get my roster out. First, this is Michaela Edwards, Faye Redrick, Bethany you already met, Amaya Leonard. This young lady here, I'm going to brag on her a minute. This was the other one that I was really considering for most improved. Now you got to understand Amaya, she's never played before. If I can give an award for, and I mean this in all the love I can, the pain in the butt on the bench. This young lady begged and begged and begged to put her in and all that stuff. And I never, when I did put her in, I had no problems putting her in. She worked so hard on her serves that by the end of the season, her serves were going over. And that was a major accomplishment. So like I said, each girl represented and improved so much throughout the whole season. But this one, I wish I could give her an award for most improved also, but I just wanted to give her a shout out too, because she did a great job. Oh, Tyler Porter, Isabel Freeman, Peyton Nazari. I had to think about the last name for a minute. Make sure I said it right, because I don't want team to get on to me. That's her daughter. But anyway, this is my heart attack kids. Defensive player of the year. At this age, and seeing with 5th and 6th grade, defense is more about just learning positions and proper where to be and all that stuff, because really we don't really have much of a block. So the back line has a lot to do, a lot of digs and all that stuff. So she improved so much from the beginning to the end, but my defensive player of the year is Peyton Nazari. My offensive player, it seemed like she would get to serve when the game was on the line. And almost every match, it seemed like she would be on getting ready to serve. And it's almost one of those that you can almost count on her serve to at least go over. May not be an ace, but at least it forces the other team to make the play. She was very consistent on the outside, so that just gave it away. And really from the beginning, learning one approach and then trying to change her to do another approach and attack the ball and all that stuff. She really improved. She was a vocal leader on the team, or on the courts. And always just an encouragement to the rest of the team. But my offensive player is Isabel Freeman. Most valuable player. To me, it's more than just what's done on the court. Most valuable player is what's done off the court, being able to go talk to them about certain situation and knowing it's going to get done, being an encouragement on the team, and just overall, kind of goes along with the Christian character, but she did a lot. She learned a new position. She was just constantly asking questions and constantly encouraging. And my favorite thing was always when she forget to do something, she'd give me a look like, oops. And you can't really stay mad at that look. When, she's just like. So my most valuable player this year is Tyler Porter. Christian leadership. Don't know really what to say about this one, but just Christian leadership is more than just speaking Christianity, if you know what I mean. It's about just being a leader, wanting to do things, lead prayers and certain things, and all that stuff. I'm not going to really say much because you'll understand why in just a minute, but my Christian Leadership Award also goes to Tyler Porter. And also, this group of girls, I'm gonna brag again. Again, we had 9 girls basically for the whole season. In the Kingdom of the Sun, congratulations, by the way, 5th and 6th grade. These girls finished tied for 3rd because we didn't really have a 3rd and 4th grade place game, even though I think we would have won and gotten 3rd. But we finished 3rd out of 11 teams in Kingdom. So that was a big accomplishment. And we also went to CFLA, which is a Central Florida Lutheran Athletic Association tournament, statewide tournament held down in Oviedo. We didn't go last year because of various circumstances, but this year I really wanted to go. And it's basically all the Lutheran schools, or most of the Lutheran schools in the state of Florida, 16 teams. And we finished 6th. And we got the runner-up consolation trophy, but this is our trophy. No, I didn't buy y'all a medal, sorry. But again, for what we had, the adversity in the beginning of the season, 9 girls basically finished in the season. We had 1 girl go in the hospital for a collapsed lung. We prayed for her. From what I understand, she's doing great now. It's Ashley, in case y'all know, but she's healing up real well. And we just had a couple other little things going on, but they fought through it all. And I'm just very proud of these girls. I'm looking forward to next year, except for Izzy and Faye, who are my 2 8th graders who are moving on. Looking forward to watch y'all grow in the sport and hope y'all continue it. And I hope the rest of y'all come back for next year. And I'm looking forward to the 6th graders that are going to move up and join us next year. And is that it? That's it. So thank you, ladies.